Now we'll welcome Mary Arp and Juana Batson of the Brunswick County Pink Angels. Mary and Juana, thanks for coming on the show today. I'm so excited to hear about the bags and everything, but I know that you guys are doing great work here in Brunswick County, and I hear the stories, and I'm really excited to share that information with our viewers. But first, I think our viewers would like to know a little bit about you. So how about Mary, let's start with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, been here for a long time. Our ancestors came in, were early settlers in Brunswick County, and went to school at Bolivia when we had 1 through 12, then to East Carolina. And for the last many years, my husband and I have operated a farm at Winnebago, and I have been a volunteer in the county for probably 50 plus years.
Wow. Wow.
That, in the agricultural community and in the community for the aged.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's great information, Mary. I'm interested in learning more about that farm, though. I want to talk to you about that later. How about you, Juana? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a Brunswick County native.
Are you?
My maiden name was Hickman. I grew up in the Winnebago area, and I've taught piano for 20 years while I was raising my family there, and been a real estate licensed agent since 1985, and now I am sole proprietor for the last 10 years of Juana Batson Realty here in Brunswick County.
Good, good. Mary, are you a native of Brunswick County? I
Yes.
guess you are, right? Yeah. How about that? Where did you grow up? In
the Bolivia area.
In the Bolivia area?
Just, not very far from where I live now.
Well, Mary, I know that many years ago you had an idea that came to you, and that became the Brunswick Pink Angels, the Brunswick County Pink Angels, I believe. So tell us a little bit about how that came about.
Well, I was diagnosed with breast cancer in '06, and that was devastating. And I'm sure anytime you're told that you have any kind of cancer, then you think that's the end of the world. But the doctor gave me a comfort bag with some books in it and a little pillow, and that gave me hope. And I had something to carry with me from his office.
Hold on to when you left.
When I left his office, I was holding on to this bag. I had to go through radiation, and one day in radiation, I was talking to the lady sitting next to me, and something was said about a comfort bag, and she said, well, she didn't get one. And I asked her, well, where did you have surgery? And she said, at Dozier in Southport. And I thought, well, when I get well enough, the people in Brunswick County will get a bag as well as those in New Hanover. And it took me a while to get up and going, but I got 5 other women together, and we were either survivors or supporters, and we started Brunswick Pink Angels. And we have been putting bags in Dr. Tillison's office for about 7 years. The group changes. We have no membership requirements or anything. If you're just interested in helping your fellow man, then we have a place for you.
Right, right. Juana, how did you get involved in this great organization?
Well, I heard about the Pink Angels through Mary, and I am also a 2-time breast cancer survivor myself. In 2007 and 12, I was diagnosed with lobular invasive carcinoma, and thankful to say now I'm cancer-free. And I just thought being involved with the Pink Angels would be a good way to give back to the women who experienced the journey that I had, which I also had received a comfort bag from my surgeon's office when I was diagnosed. And I just think it's a good way we can give back and help the ladies that are experiencing that journey now.
Well, we have one of the bags here that you all have so graciously put together for us. And let's talk a little bit about what's in the bags.
Well, we have an inspirational book that my oncologist, each time I went in, asked, have you read the book? And I assured him I had. So we put the same book in the bags today. We put a pillow that's necessary to go under the arm. We have a blanket these are things that women can use during their treatment period. And all of it is handmade, not homemade, handmade with love for the patient. We put in little booties or woolies. We have
Is there a little cap?
a frilly scarf, we have a cap, and we have other educational material that will help them to get through a trying time.
Kind of a bunch of feel-good stuff.
Yes.
Things that are soft and cuddly and warm and just make you feel loved and appreciated and to give you some hope, right?
Somebody had been there before me, and they're sharing with me so I can do better.
Now, how about distribution? How are they distributed?
We put them in Dr. Tillison's office.
And he's one of the local surgeons
he's the
here at
local
Novant
surgeon
Health,
at
correct?
Novant Health, and he has been our surgeon the whole time. And his office, as far as we know, is the only office in the county that does breast cancer surgery. So we put him in there, and then when he diagnoses a person, he gives them the bag.
So anybody with breast cancer in Brunswick County would be eligible to receive a bag.
Oh, yes.
And they would receive those at the physician's office. Well, what kind of response do y'all get from patients who receive the bags? Do you hear from them?
Well, we're completely anonymous.
Yeah.
So,
well, not now, you're not married.
But occasionally someone appreciated it enough that they go back to Dr. Tillison's office and ask, how can they send a thank you note? And then he would give them my address, and they send a thank you note, and then next time we have a meeting, then I share it with the group.
So if someone's watching today and they're interested in helping or perhaps donating to support your effort, who could they contact?
Well, they can contact me, or they can contact Victoria at the hospital.
Victoria Bellamy.
And that our group is, it goes and comes. People come for a while and contribute, and then they might find something else. Some of us have been there the whole time, but we would be glad for newcomers.
Okay.
We always need people that are good with their hands, knitters, and to help with the pillows or the blankets or the woolies or what have you.
Well, I know that the Pink Angels are affiliated with Novant Health Foundation at Brunswick Medical Center, and I know that they're once again hold Glitz, Glamour, and Glow this year, and I was wondering, are you all going to be part of that?
Wouldn't miss it.
It's always such a fun time, though, isn't it? Yeah.
We were models last year. The models are all breast cancer survivors.
Yeah,
and
that was
we were
really
last
nice.
year, so we will continue and recruit others to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. As we wrap up, is there anything else that you would like to add before we come to a close?
Just thankful that we've had the opportunity to share with the other women of the county, and we would like anyone that would like to be a part of it and give back, then they're welcome to be a part of us.
And we'll make sure that we run some phone numbers at the bottom of the screen for Victoria Bellamy at the hospital, and we'll get that information to you. So thanks so much for being here today. I appreciate it. And,
Thank you for having us.
I look forward to seeing you at Glitz, Glamour, and Glow.
Okay, thank you.